Ladies and gentlemen, you can obviously tell, but I am back home from LA, and my next trip will be to Jersey for Go Fest, the North American version, that is. Now, before we get to any of that, which is further down the road, we need to talk about what is exactly coming up next month and next season. So let's not waste any time. This is going to be one big video with more on the way throughout the next, 4 to 5 days. I'm not joking. So let's not waste any time. Let's get on with it. Let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's the boy Troy. For today's date is Friday, February the 28th. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I meant to do this, but I kind of put this pinky finger up by accident, so we're gonna go over this. February the 28th. Now, before we get on to the meat of this video, what you're seeing right now are the lists of winners of the giveaway that I was running that started the day before I recorded this video. So if you see your name here, you should have received a DM from me on Twitter, aka X, with your not one but 2 codes. One of them will be for the Deluxe Tour Pass, and the other one will be add-ons. So yeah, make sure you check your DMs as soon as possible, because that Tour Pass is not going to be here forever. So you need to get that taken care of. You need to get it done as soon as possible. So there are your winners. So if you see your name here, congratulations. Check your DMs for me. Otherwise, I may have to pick another winner. I don't know. But yeah, make sure you check your DMs and confirm with me that your codes work. Okay, so with that out the way, let's get on with the meat of this video now. Check this out. Might and Mastery is the name of the upcoming season that will be starting next week, actually. So we're talking about March the 4th, which is a Tuesday, and it will end on June the 23rd, which is also a Tuesday. Is that a Tuesday? I thought that looked like a Wednesday, but I think that's also a Tuesday as well. Let me double check real quick. June the 3rd is a Tuesday. Okay, I have to double check. That is accurate. Okay, so with that out the way, let's continue on. So this season we're starting at 10 a.m. local time, which means the currencies that we're in on March the 4th at 10 a.m. local time. So there's the video. If you want to see the trailer, let's take a look at this real quick. So Kubfu is going to be one of the new Pokemon that's going to be showing up, obviously, since we saw his evolutions at the top next to that, what I perceive to be a Gigantamax Machamp, which is going to be huge. So we got Kubfu. His evolutions will be the Urshifu, which will have 2 forms. We got a single strike style or rapid strike style. So that's pretty cool. Now let's take a look at this special research. There's 2 of them. So the Might and Mastery special research will start from Wednesday, March the 5th at 10 a.m. to Tuesday, June the 3rd at 11:59 p.m. local time. Encounter Dynamax Kubfu and more with this season's special research. New parts of the special research will unlock over the course of the season, so make sure to keep an eye on your research tab. And then there's another special research, a second path. This one will cost $8 US, or whatever it is in your local currency, where you can play through a separate special research and encounter Dynamax Kubfu again. And this one, you can purchase this ticket from Wednesday, March the 5th at 10 a.m. to Monday, March the 10th at 8 p.m. local time, which is interesting. Ticket holders will gain access to the special research during Might and Mastery. To receive the special research, you must open Pokemon Go at some point between Wednesday, March the 5th at 10 a.m. to Monday, March the 10th at 8 p.m. local time. After you receive the special research, you can complete it at any time, so that's good. Max Pokemon making a debut. We're going to be getting Dynamax Raikou, Dynamax Entei, and Dynamax Suicune. So there you go with that. Also, Gigantamax Machamp, and will emerge as a Gigantamax battle. So there's that as well. We obviously saw that. Another new Pokemon or set of Pokemon is coming to the game. We got Nickit, or as I like to call it, Nick at Night, Swiper No Swiping, and Threevo. And more will be coming to the game from Sword and Shield. So now they're trying to catch up with the Sword and Shield stuff, which is very interesting. Seasonal highlights. They're talking about Community Day. So we know about Fuecoco's Community Day, which is on March the 8th, which is coming up really soon. We know about I'm having a brain fart, but the Community Day Classic, which is on March the 22nd. Totodile, there it is. Totodile. I had to think about it for a second. The Totodile Community Day Classic. And we now know the dates. Well, we've been knew about the dates for the other Community Days events. So we got April 27th Community Day there. And then May 11th is May's Community Day. And then on the 24th, it would be the Community Day Classics. So there's 2 Community Day Classics within this season. So that's interesting. Oh, speaking of interesting, check this out. The Power Up Ticket. Trainers will be able to purchase a Power Up Ticket during Might and Mastery. This ticket will help trainers to get the most out of the season by granting bonuses such as 1 additional Candy XLs for completing raid battles and max battles. There's also themed stickers. Here's how the stickers look and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then there's the Go Battle League, which will be his own separate video. I will work on that video and have that for you guys sometime next week. Then, of course, they talk about the showcases, which is held from Saturday to Sunday and from Monday to Tuesday. Now to take a look at the seasonal rotations. This is the Pokemon lineup that we're going to be getting from the Recess Breakthrough Box, and it's pretty exciting. Alolan Marowak, Marwow, Druddigon, Jangmo-O, and now, ladies and gentlemen, Charcadet can be shiny. So the first 5 Pokemon that I named can now, all of them can be shiny. And then we got Frigibax. And let me back up real quick. For the first time in Pokemon Go, Charcadet may appear as a shiny Pokemon starting on March the 5th at 10 a.m. local time. So you may want to plan for that. And then, of course, in that mix is Frigibax, which currently cannot be shiny at this moment of time. I'm assuming that would be released during Go Fest this year. So there's that. Now, let's talk about the Pokemon that will be appearing in different areas. So throughout the city, we're looking at Flappy. We're looking at Charterbug. Those 2 cannot be shiny. Ampharos, Whismur, Electrike, Padilla, and Ferroseed. Those can be shiny and more. Out in the forest, we're looking at Serena, Sterling, how you pronounce that joint? Ariados, those 3 cannot be shiny. We also got Yama, Rumple, Cottony, and Fungus. Those 4 can be shiny and more. Out in the mountains, we're looking at the Ghetto Rooper, as I like to call it, Viridian Rooper, Slackdog, Nakata, how you pronounce it, Kroger, Hippopotamus, Stunfisk. Those 6 Pokemon can be shiny, and also Cloudsire, which cannot be shiny, in the raw that is, and more. And out in the beaches and water area, we're looking at Marrow, Quillfish, Kavaha, Realmer, Spill. Those 5 can be shiny, Cilio, Barbacle. Those 2 cannot be shiny in the raw, and more. And then up here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're going to be getting Hisuian Sneasel, Bronzor, the Spring Deerling, Dino, however you want to pronounce it, Chespin, Fennekin, Froakie, and all those can be shiny. All 7 of those and more. And for you guys in the Southern Hemisphere, y'all looking at Hisuian Growler, Sneasel, Beldum, Autumn Deerling, Rowlet, Litten, Popplio, and all 7 of those can be shiny and more. And then let's take a look at the eggs. So here's the Pokemon that will be able to be hatched from 2K eggs. We're looking at Psyduck, Apom, Rhynot, Bonsley, Ducklet, Small-Liv, and more. And all 6 of those can be shiny. The 5-kilometer eggs will look like this. Quibrawler, Kamala, Togedemaru, those 3 can be shiny. Grookey, Scorbunny, Sabo, those 3 cannot be shiny. And then, and I'm assuming, and more. And then for the Adventure Sync, you're looking at Skarmory, Lileep, Anorith, Munchlax, Riolu. All 5 of those can be shiny. And then maybe more, I don't know. 7-kilometer eggs. So check this out. We're looking at Alolan Meowth, Galarian Meowth, Alolan Grimer, Hisuian Voltorb, Galarian Corsola. All 5 of those can be shiny, so that's huge. And then from Mateo's Gifts Exchange, you're looking at Alolan Vulpix, Hisuian Sneasel, Galarian Corsola, cool, Ponyard, and Right Strike Form Basculin. And all 5 of those can be shiny. And more. I'm assuming the and more part for the regular 7K eggs. I'm not sure about the route rewards 7K eggs. And then we got the 10-kilometer eggs. We got Larvesta, Jangmo-O, Charcadet. Those 3 can be shiny. And we got Carbink, 3P, and Frigibax. And I'm assuming and more right here. And from the Adventure Sync rewards, you're looking at Bagon, Gibbo, Jangmo-O, Charcadet. Those 4 can be shiny. And Frigibax. I don't know if there's going to be more than that. But yeah, there you go with that. Season bonuses will look like this. Increased friendship bonus, damage dealt by Pokemon in raids. Trainers level 31 and above will receive 1 guaranteed rare Candy XLs when defeating a 5-star raid boss during a raid hour. Trainers level 31 and above will receive 1 guaranteed Candy XL when trading Pokemon. And you get an increased dust for the first catch of the day, which is cool. And that's it for that. Now, let's talk about what to expect for the month of March. Check this out. So here it is, the March content update, and there Cub Chew right there, fresh and early. And we also see Dynamax Raikou in the mix. Ooh, Dynamax Chansey and Dynamax Caterpie. So there you go with that. Now, let's move on to the next page real quick, which is this right here. So max battles. So these are going to be the max battles that will be out and about. So from March the 4th to the 10th, we're looking at Ghastly, Beldum, Pidove, Dawamaka rather, not Dawamako. Those 4 can be shiny, and then Sabo, which cannot be shiny. And then from March the 10th to the 17th, it would be Krabby, Beldum, Drillbur, and Dawamaka. All 4 of those can be shiny, by the way. And then from the 17th to the 24th, it would be Machop, Chansey, a new one, and Phalanx. Those 3 can be shiny. And then Squirrel Bunny will be there, which cannot be shiny at the moment. And then from March the 24th to the 31st is Charmander, the homie, Caterpie, Chansey, and Pidove. All 4 of those can be shiny. And then we got Max Monday. So check this out. We're going to be looking at Drillbur on the 10th, Chansey on the 17th, which is the new one, Caterpie on the 24th. All 3 of those can be shiny. And then again, Squirrel Bunnies will be on the 31st, which cannot be shiny. Max Mondays, obviously, on every Monday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time. Now, we're looking at the 5-star raids starting from March the 4th to the 13th. These raid bosses changes at 10 a.m. So they're going to be starting in at 10 a.m. local time. But on those days, the 4th to the 13th, is Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. So if you need those birds shiny, this is the opportunity for you right here. And then from the 13th to the 22nd, rather, it's a shiny Tapu Koko that will know the move Nature's Madness. Now, let me double check, because there is one of these Tapus whose shiny is not in the game yet, and it's not this one. I got like 3D shiny, so it's not this one. And then we got Heatran from the 22nd to the 31st. Okay, now let's get on to the Mega Raids. So again, the bosses change at 10 a.m. local time. So from the 4th to the 13th is Mega Lucario. From the 13th to the 22nd is Mega Swampert. And then from the 22nd to the 31st is Mega Pinsir. And then Shadow Raids. Shadow Regice is back from March the 4th to April the 4th. So there you go with that, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's take a look at everything that's coming up throughout the month of March, shall we? So let's see. As I'm accidentally did that. Let's see. We got March the 5th to the 10th, starting at 10 a.m. to March the 10th at 8 p.m. is Powerful Potential. And we're going to stop right there because we got more news on that event right here, right now. Let's get on with it. There it is. Partner up and power up doing the Powerful Potential event with Kubfu. So, as I said, this will start on Wednesday, March the 5th at 10 a.m. to Monday, March the 10th at 8 p.m. local time. Kubfu, the Wushu Pokemon, will make its Pokemon Go debut. It cannot be traded. Ooh, check this out. It cannot be traded. It cannot be transferred to the Professor, aka the Idiot Willow, nor can it be transferred to Pokemon Home. So once you get it, you're stuck with it. So that's interesting. Alright, so obviously this is going to be part of a special research story that I talked about already. So there's that. So keep in mind the original one, and then obviously there's a second path one where you can get another one. So, and that one would cost $8. That would give you another Cubchoo. But you have until March the 5th to the 10th to get that one. Now let's take a look at the eggs. This Pokemon Wear has from 2, 5, 7, and 10 kilometer eggs. Also, for the first time in Pokemon Go, you'll be able to hatch Shiny Charcadet if you're lucky. In addition to Charcadet, you can also hatch the usual Pokemon available in each of those eggs for this season. So Charcadet will be in all 4 egg pools. So that's pretty cool. In addition to the other eggs, Pokemon that's already in those respective egg pools. So keep that in mind. Time research. Complete the research task to earn items and encounter with Charcadet and to unlock the following event bonus. 1/4 egg hatch distance where eggs are placed in an incubator during the event period. Now to take a look at the event bonus. You're going to get half the egg hatch distance where eggs are placed in an incubator during the event period. Upon completing the free time research, the following bonus will unlock. 1/4 egg hatch distance where eggs are placed in an incubator during the event period, which is interesting. I don't know what that's about. They mentioned that twice, so that's interesting. And my phone keep going off. Max battles. So here we go. The following Pokemon will appear in Max Battle from Saturday, March the 8th at 6 a.m. I'm assuming it's local time. Yes, it is. To Sunday, March the 9th at 9 p.m. local time. 1-star battles. You're looking at Dynamax, Grookey, Score Bunny, and Sabo. None of those can be shiny. Oh, guys. Are all these going to be popping up at the same time? The 6-star max battles. Gigantamax Venusaur, Gigantamax Charizard, and Gigantamax Blastoise. And all 3 of those can be shiny. So that's going to be a max battle weekend on the 8th and the 9th. So yeah, all 3 of these are going to be popping up at the same time. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Now, regular raids. Let's take a look at this. 1-star raid, you'll be looking at Gothita, Solosis, and those 2 came in shiny. And then we got Sinistère, which cannot be shiny. 3-star raids, it's Alolan Raichu, Hisuian Typhlosion, and Sableye, and all 3 of those can be shiny. And then there's a paid special research. Here it is, the Fuzzy Fighter. So I believe this, yeah, this is the one right here. This is the second special research. This is the one that costs $8. So yeah, this one you're gonna get the incense, the 2 premium battle passes, 1 star piece, encounter with season themed Pokemon, a rare encounter with a Dynamax Kubfu, and more. So we already talked about the date from March the 5th to the 10th. That's when you gotta get this ticket. You can complete this special research anytime though. Now, you can also give, it don't say it here, which is interesting. But normally you should be able to get this to your friends as long as they're great friends or higher. I'm assuming you can do that here. There's no refunds, and you cannot use Pokecoins to get this special research. So yeah, they kind of slacking on mentioning some of the stuff that they normally mention. So that's interesting. Okay, moving on to the field research task encounters. The following Pokemon will be available to encounter when you complete field research task: Alolan Raichu, Hisuian Typhlosion, Sableye, Gothita, Solosis, and all 5 of those can be shiny. And then you got Sinistère. Sinistère is back, so if you're trying to get that form, yeah, it's right there. And then of course, it's right here. Please be aware of your surroundings, blah blah, sign the Pokemon Go team. Now back to the events tab. So March the 8th, we already talked about this a little bit, and we talked about this in another video. It's March Community Day from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. And then on March the 13th at 10 a.m. to March the 17th at 8 p.m. local time, we got the Festivals of Colors event. We're gonna have more news on that very soon. And then in the middle of that, on the 15th of March at 6 a.m. to the 16th of March at 9 p.m., we got Dynamax Raikou Max Battle Weekend. We're gonna have some more news on that. That's very soon. And then also on the same day, look at this cheese. The 16th of March, the same day as the Max Battle Weekend, we got the Catch Mastery Arching event from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. local time. What kind of nonsense is that? I don't like that at all. I do not like that at all. And then the 19th of March at 10 a.m. to the 24th at 8 p.m. local time is Deep Depths. And I want to say we're going to have info on that soon, but I don't recall the top of my head. And then from the 22nd, it's is March Community Day Classic. We kind of talked about that in another video rather, so there's that. The very next day is Mega Absol Raid Day from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. That weekend gonna be crazy. And then from the 26th at 10 a.m. to the 30th at 8 p.m. is the Bug Out event. And then in the midst of that, on the 29th is the Fuzzy Buddy Research Day event from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. Okay, let's move on. Raid Hour. So on the 5th and the 12th, Raid Hour will feature Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. On the 19th, it will be Tapu Koko. That will again know the move Nature's Madness. And then on the 26th, it will be Heatran. Raid Hour, by the way, is every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time. And then, of course, we got to talk about Spotlight Hour. So March the 4th, which is this Tuesday, it will be Makuhita. You'll get double the transfer candy. And then on March the 11th is Roselia. You get double the Evolution XP. And then on March the 18th, which is the big one, it will be Shelter. You will get double the Catch Dust on that day. And then on the 25th, it will be Cutie Fly. And you get double the Catch XP. This is every Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time. And it don't say here, but I'm going to say it anyway. Please be aware of your surroundings, blah, blah, sign the Pokemon Go team. Whew, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. And the crazy thing is, more news is coming. We also got Global Go Tour event this weekend. A lot of stuff is coming. A lot of stuff is coming. Be warned. Be prepared. So if you wish this part of the video, leave in the comment section below. Winner. If you wish this part of the video, leave in the comment section below winner. So, and that, and because of the winners that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. And at the very end, you should see 2 cards. One of them will be something that YouTube recommends, while the other video will be the last video that I put out, and that would be me at Hollywood. Actually, I was like making my way to the Hollywood sign. Epic video. I caught 2 shinies in that video. One of them I caught literally at the Hollywood sign. You do not want to miss that video. Check that video out. Check all my videos. My go-to videos out now as well. Check that one out as well. I'm gonna call it a wrap now, and I'm gonna warn you, some short-term content is coming to my TikTok, to Instagram, here on YouTube as well. Make sure to check all that out. Links to all that should be in the description box below. I'm gonna call it right now. So with all that said, y'all know this boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Blue is the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.